Hey friends, it's essentially Jessie. Today I wanted to share with you a brand new perfume that I got gifted. I'm so thankful from my dear sweet husband. Got it for me. It's one that I've been on the fence about for a while, so let's get into it. So this is YSL Mon Paris by YSL. I already took the perfume out of the box, but he got me the big 3.3 fluid ounce. He just randomly was at a perfume counter, wanted to get me a gift. Picked this one up and I'm so glad he did. I was on the fence with Mon Paris for so long. Okay, the bottle is so cute. Look at this. So Mon Paris by YSL is a beautiful fruity floral. I love the packaging. So I'm not a fruity person, like fruity fragrance person. And this one just really speaks to me. So I have like Herba Pura by Xerjoff, and that's like a really heavy, bold fragrance that is a fruity fragrance. And this one is just, does it smell more designer? Yes. Does it last? Yes. Is it like crazy projecting like Herba Pura? No, but I'm an oversprayer. I mean, I've had this like 2 or 3 days. Not very long. But it's a fruity floral. It had multiple perfumers on this. This came out in 2016. You know, YSL has several fragrances that are in this style of bottle, and then they just have different bows. Let me know in the comment section below if there's one that I should check out. I feel like every time I would go to Ulta or Sephora or anywhere like that and try out these fragrances, this specific collection by YSL, it was overwhelming. They all smelled different, but they all smelled kind of similar. And because there are, I would say 3 to 4, maybe more, that are in this bottle style but with different bows and different notes, I just never knew what to purchase. And since I got this, I realized that there is an intense version. So let me know in the comment section below if you have any of the others. What's your favorite? Do you have the intense version? How does it smell? All the things. So the notes on Mon Paris are raspberry, strawberry, pear, tangerine, orange, bergamot. That's just in the top. So it is very, very fruity. Middle note is peony, 2 types of jasmine, datura, and orange blossom. And then the base is patchouli, white musk, vanilla, ambroxan, moss, and cedar. And I just think, like, I've been wearing this, like I said, I've probably worn it 2 or 3 days, and I got boatloads of compliments. Let me tell you, men love fruity floral fragrances. They just do. This one is really sweet. It's crowd pleasing. I feel like you could pick this up for someone for a birthday, a wedding, like anything, and she, whoever she is, would love it. It's a beautiful fragrance in a beautiful package. Like I said, this is the larger 3.3 fluid ounce, so I guess it's 100 ml, and it's just so pretty. I really, really like it. I just can't say enough. I'm not a fruity floral person. Like, that's just not something that I have a lot of in my collection now. Like deeper, darker, heavier fragrances, yes. Like, and even a lot of the designer fragrances like Tom Ford. I love Black Orchid. I love Noir Pour Femme. Like, those are heavier, darker, more mysterious fragrances. And I think for summer, this is going to be dynamite. Really, I think that if you were like one and done, I have one perfume. I have a friend that her only perfume is Coco Mademoiselle by Chanel, and she loves it. But this is a stellar perfume that I feel like is signature scent worthy. And I just slept on it for, I mean, it came out in 2016. We're talking 6-7 years, but it's a great fragrance. I'm so glad that he picked it up for me. I was just like, that's so sweet. I love it when people buy me perfume. But anyway, so I just wanted to do a real quick single fragrance review for you guys on this because I don't want you to miss out on it. I also don't want to miss out myself if there are some others in this collection that you like just as much or more. So let me know in the comment section below, how are we feeling about YSL? Is there another YSL fragrance? I have a few. I wasn't crazy. I even decluttered, I think, YSL Libre. I liked it in the beginning, and then after a while I was like, I'm just not wearing it. So if I'm not wearing it, I don't want to keep it in my collection. But this one is one that I can see wearing, you know, until the bottle runs out. Like, this is a great fragrance. So there are some good designer fragrances out there. I know a lot of us are like super into niche fragrances, and that's definitely me, but I also don't want to sleep on the like good staple designer fragrances, even celebrity fragrances. If there's some great celebrity fragrances out there, like, I want to wear them. You know, if that's what I want to wear, then that's what I should wear. So this is YSL's Tuxedo. This is in their elevated line of fragrances. So they have like their normal, I want to say, like, you know, we have niche fragrances and we have designer fragrances, okay? YSL definitely pumps out some really nice designer fragrances, but their elevated line that's almost like a niche line of fragrance, this is so good, and I'm really, really, really wanting to pull the trigger on Baby Cat. Does it last? That's what I want to know. Let me know in the comment section below, does it last? Okay, but let's get into Tuxedo. Okay, so this is a patchouli forward fragrance. It is probably leans more masculine. It is unbelievable. I took it to my friend Chelsea's house and let her smell it the other day, and she was like, what? That smells so good. So the notes are, top notes, violet leaf, coriander, bergamot, and then the mid is rose, black pepper, and lily of the valley. And the base notes, the dry down, is patchouli, ambergris, and bourbon vanilla. You guys, if you're a man, just hit add to cart with this one. It is fabulous. It is so good. Oh my gosh, I want to wear this right now. I think it would actually go with my outfit pretty well, even though I'm not wearing a tuxedo. That's just, it gives me like all the vibes. I picked up a partial bottle of this. As you can see, I got it off of Mercari. I love doing that. The cap's magnetic, obviously. But I love doing that because this originally, I think, is closer to $500. And I think I want to say I got it for like $2. So maybe $2.15. So you can get a really good deal on a partial bottle if you're willing to, you know, like, I don't really care if they come with a box. Like, that's not important to me. I just want the fragrance inside. So anyway, Tuxedo is phenomenal. It smells like a man in a tuxedo should. It smells like, this gives me kind of work vibes, like boss vibes. It's really good. I would totally wear this on a date. I would totally wear this everywhere under the sun. I don't know. The longevity is stellar. Like, the projection and sillage longevity is amazing on this. Sometimes you just, you know, you pick up a really high quality fragrance and it smells great, but doesn't last. And that's part of the reason why I started my channel in the first place, was that I really wanted, like, if a perfume is $300, but it dies on your skin in 30 minutes, it's not worth $300 to me. I mean, unless it's just a scent that I cannot live without. But if I find one that's 60, like Casablanca by Swiss Arabian, is maybe $40-ish. I can't remember exactly. Anyway, that joker lasts all day and it's $40 and it smells fabulous. It smells so good. So anyway, I just always want to keep it 100 with you guys about like longevity, sillage. If I wear this, do people notice? I've only worn this because I just picked this up not very long ago. I've only worn this probably 3 times and I got 2 compliments. I remember getting 2 compliments on it one of the times that I wore it. So there you go. It is a compliment getter. But Tuxedo, oh my gosh, like, I don't think I'll ever not have this in my collection. And that is a big, bold statement because I've already got a declutter pile going over here for more fragrances that need to go to someone who will enjoy them more. I won't say that I, you know, hate certain fragrances or whatever, but it's just sometimes I'm like, I'm ready to get that out of my collection, you know, sell it to somebody who really wants it, sell a partial bottle, give somebody a good discount, that type thing. Oh, and on here it says, it even says patchouli on here. Now, I'm not like, let me think. Coco Mademoiselle by Chanel is very patchouli forward. This is nowhere close to that fragrance. Like, they're not even in the same ballpark. So just because you like Coco Mademoiselle, don't think that, oh, well, this is patchouli forward too, I'm going to love it as well. No, YSL did a very different take on patchouli than Coco Mademoiselle. That's the only like major, I mean, there are lots of patchouli forward fragrances, but that's just the one that always comes to mind. Anytime I think patchouli, I think Coco Mademoiselle. But this is a very different take on it. It's a little bit spicy. I might even say it's a little bit smoky, maybe. Bonnie's growling because she hears somebody. But anyway, yeah, Tuxedo by YSL. Big, bold statement. I'm keeping this probably forever. I finally got Baby Cat by YSL. This has gone absolutely viral, and I have a lot of spicy vanillas, so I was just really gun shy to pull the trigger because I have spicy vanillas like Replicas by the Fireplace, and oh gosh, I have so many. Like, there's just a lot. Lune Feline by Atelier des Ors. Like, I probably have 10 spicy vanilla. So I was really like, do I buy Baby Cat? Do you have Baby Cat? Do you have one of these YSL fragrances in this line with the black cap? They have quite a few in this line. I also have Tuxedo. I'm about to do a battle video between Baby Cat and Tuxedo. So if you're interested in fragrance and fragrance related content, be sure to subscribe. So let's get into Baby Cat by YSL and whether you should purchase it or not. I am pleasantly surprised. I'm just gonna spray it, by how much I actually do like this. And to me, it almost comes off a little bit green, like a greener vanilla, but it's definitely spicy. It is a beautiful fragrance. I created a short on this as soon as I got it. I put it on YouTube. I am doing a little bit on Instagram and also TikTok. So I posted that just to see what everybody was thinking about Baby Cat. Have you purchased it? Have you not? These are fairly expensive. So anyway, I actually bought this off of Mercari and it came still sealed in the cellophane, like never opened, never sprayed. I got a really good deal on it. So I was excited about that. So this fragrance, Baby Cat by YSL or Yves Saint Laurent, launched in 2022. I was going to read you guys the notes. So it's black and pink pepper, LME, olibanum and saffron in the mid, and then the base is bourbon, vanilla, suede, and cedar. The cedar, I think, is maybe what's giving me the green vibes. I really like cedar fragrances. I like House of Sillage Holiday. It has cedar in it. I love woody fragrances. So anyway, I've been wearing Baby Cat off and on for like 2 weeks now just to get like a general idea for you guys on how I'm feeling about it. Does it last? Okay, so I'm always honest with you guys. I get about 6 hours of longevity with this, which is actually pretty good. Because of the price point, some people may not be as like crazy about 6 hours of longevity, but it does last really well. It projects really well. People notice it. It's a just beautiful, spicy, like different vanilla, and I am loving it. Like By the Fireplace has some nuttiness to it. This doesn't. So where I was nervous that I was just going to get more of something similar to what I already have, Baby Cat really impressed me and surprised me on how much I did like it. And it's perfect for this time of year. Like, I almost feel like it might be a little bit smoky. It's just so spicy that it kind of gives me, you know, smoky vibes a little bit. But it's delicious. It's a spicy gourmand fragrance. I can't say enough about this. I'm really excited to battle it out with Tuxedo because they're both from the same line. They're both from the same company, obviously. And yeah, but so Baby Cat by YSL, I am glad I bought this. This is the smaller bottle, but it's still relatively large. This is 75 mils, so there's plenty of fragrance in here for me, especially since my collection is so extensive. But I am excited to share this with you guys. Let me know your thoughts on it. Do I think it is a safe blind buy? If you know some of the spicier vanilla fragrances that I've been talking about and you like those, I do think that this is a safe blind buy. But is this your average like fruity floral, I'm just getting into perfumes? No. You can also pick up decants of this, like smaller sample sizes, on eBay and Mercari and places where people sell splits of their scents. Baby Cat by YSL, it was such a pleasant surprise whenever I got this. I had smelled it once or twice before, but just wasn't ready to, you know, pull the trigger. And yeah, so Baby Cat by YSL, it's delicious. It's gourmand, spicy gourmand. Anyway, but so it's not like ooey gooey caramel, you know, vanilla. It's got some like spunk to it, and I really like it. Let me know in the comments below if you have Baby Cat. Have you tried it? Are there other ones from this line by Yves Saint Laurent that I should try? Let me know in the comments section. Today I wanted to share with you guys my review of YSL Black Opium Extreme. Who does not love Black Opium, and who doesn't want a more extreme version? So let's get to it. I'm so excited to be doing this. This is my first purchase of a Black Opium flanker. I know that there are a lot of flankers. Please drop me a comment below and let me know what is your favorite Black Opium flanker, or whether you like the original the best. Do you have the intense version, or are you waiting for something different? Are you not a fan of Black Opium? I'm guessing if you're watching this, you probably are. This is really good. So we're gonna do, I will do a battle video between the original and this one, but I can just already tell you, I like them both. I really like this one, but you'll have to watch the video to see who wins and why. Today we're talking about the extreme version. This came out in 2021. This is a fragrance that I hauled in my Sephora VIB Rouge haul back in November, December. I'm not sure when it came out. But I really enjoy this fragrance. I kind of held off on even opening it until I opened it with you guys. And then I was like, wow, this is really good. Okay, so I sprayed some on my arm earlier. It is gourmand, but I'm going to tell you, it is a warm, spicy gourmand. The cacao in this is more of a dry cacao. Let me spray in the, it's, okay, the original, the opening. Don't. This is one, in any time really, any fragrance like Valentino, and I brought this up in another one, but Valentino, Donna, Born in Roma, Yellow Dream, it's not changing. It's pretty linear. You know, it's got rose, musk, and lemon in it. Anyway, it's pretty much the same throughout the fragrance. These extreme versions are going to take you on a long, winding journey through some really good fragrance. Okay, so the opening, I'm not a super fan of, but the dry down, oh you guys. Okay, so the top notes are coffee, cacao. The mid is jasmine sambac, orange blossom, bourbon, vanilla, and patchouli are in the dry down. This is so good. It is so amped up. Is it more extreme than the original? Yes, it is. It is. It fits its name. Cacao is like the major, I mean, coffee is the major note, I would say, in this fragrance. So it's coffee and then cacao are the two main notes. It does have a pretty good longevity. I really like, okay, I'm making this my fragrance of the day. I actually really like this fragrance. And I always want to be very honest with you guys. If I don't like something, I'm going to be honest and tell you I do not like it. But this is a darker coffee. I feel like the coffee is just kind of like here, and then the chocolate is like here. I feel like it's very thin layer of coffee and very thick chocolate. Does that make sense? Like a chocolate martini or something with some, what, patchouli in the base. It's a darker fragrance. This one, let me show you the bottle on this. This bottle is a little bit different than the rest of them because most of the flankers, which make sure you drop me which other flankers I need to check out in the comment section, because I really do want to try out some more YSL Black Opium flankers. This one is completely black in the center. It's opaque. You can't see through it. The bottle is about the same. Here I'm going into a comparison. Anyway, but you can't see through this. So like the original Black Opium, you could see how much you've used, all that stuff. This one, you're going to have to, you know, shake it and get a feel for it. I will say my cap sticks a little bit, but you know, it's plastic. This one is a fantastic fragrance. I am really loving it. It's chocolate, it's cacao. It is fall and winter in a bottle. Will I wear this in summer? Yes. Date night? Yes. I feel like that this is not, it projects well and it lasts well. I would say 6 to 8 hours, but it's not going to be beast mode. It's not going to blow people away. I feel like you can go in with 6 to 8 sprays if you're like really going out for a date, or you're, you know, I wouldn't do 6 to 8 sprays for work. I would do probably 2 to 3 sprays for work. I always want to let you guys know like how I kind of spray my fragrances, because I want to be smelled, but I don't want people to be annoyed. You know, those people that wear so much fragrance, you're like, and then, you know, sometimes I put perfume on and I think I didn't spray enough. Like I can't even smell it. And sometimes we do become anosmic where we can't smell our own fragrances on our bodies, but other people can still smell them. But I wear fragrance to be smelled by me and others. So I love fragrance. I love perfume. This is Black Opium by YSL. This is the extreme version. I'm dying to try the, I think it's Blanca version or something like that. I know there's one that's more citrusy, and I'm not super stoked about citrusy fragrances. There's definitely a time and place for those, but today is not that day. So this one, the extreme version of Black Opium, is divine. It's delicious. It's date night. How many D's can I use? It's divine. It's delicious. It's so good. I'm loving it. I'm loving wearing it. I'm loving getting some use out of it. You know, honestly, I blind bought this fragrance, but I looked at the notes and I knew that I liked the original Black Opium, and I knew that I have always wanted Black Opium 2.0. Like, I needed more. So when I saw this, and then whenever I sprayed it the first time, I thought it is a little bit dry. But I'm going to get into some more detail of some fun things that I'm doing with this fragrance, mixing and things like that, in the video that I'm going to shoot that involves both the extreme and the original version. Anyway, as always, drop me your scent of the day below and let me know which Black Opium original or flanker you are most excited about. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm here every Monday, Wednesday, Friday with new fragrance content for you guys. Be sure to drop me a thumbs up if you are enjoying fragrance related content, and drop me a comment below to let me know all the good info. One of my kind subscribers dropped me a comment and said, hey, whenever you start whispering sometimes I can't hear you, so don't do that. And I was like, hey, I am always up for some constructive criticism because goodness knows I need it. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Smell you later.